Oh my god, what is going on?
In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Oh shit. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to episode 8 of Danganronpa. Apparently it looks like we're about to head into this first trial. It's still gathering evidence, even though I'm pretty sure we kind of already know who did it. It's,
Why? How could you?
Numbers did it.
Sadly, Oblivion has something to do. He might join us later, depending on how long this recording goes, but no promises.
Oh, probably not.
I am always ashamed of myself.
Oh,
Good girl.
wait, did you just good girl Serby?
I'm not a girl.
What's happening? Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it. To show us, I thought I read that wrong. To show whose room it is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens. Wait, no. You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything.
Oh gee, thanks.
Forget everything I just said. Forget. Bean. Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes.
You're so like you here.
Oh my god. Actually, that is something to think about, isn't it, Kane?
You're so funny, Mr. Xero.
Of course I am. Now, let's see. Box. There's nothing inside. Damn it. Nice. Okay.
Only buy a
Maybe
Dr.
you're not
Pepper?
Sayaka's. Maybe you have to go to Sayaka's room to pick up her CD.
Oh my god. So we just looked at the CD, we didn't pick it up?
I
God damn it.
don't know.
Did we really not pick up the DVD?
Yeah, it was in the trash, and yeah. The thing that I said was a tampon.
Wow.
It's all coming back now. I remember.
Are those look like cupcake, like the bottom of a cupcake.
I wonder,
Cupcake wrapper.
what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway.
I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD.
Back to the AV room.
I don't know how Editor Xero made this, but I might look smart.
Xero says, I don't know how Editor Xero made this, but I might look smart.
I might? I don't know, the power of editing is crazy, you know? It can make people look like villains. I mean, you should know this better than anyone, Serby. With the Devil Man. Yeah, something definitely might have happened in Devil Man.
I like how in the comments the one guy made the same mistake as you.
Like, okay, speaking of that, alright? Like, the people change their appearance when they get possessed, alright? So,
Not that much.
I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. The background music is dead. I pushed play, and the screen was dark for a few seconds. But then... Oh, eyes everywhere. An image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. Why is the girl on the right side just not as high definition as everybody else? I feel so sorry for her.
The background dancer.
Bling.
And standing on stage, front and center,
I think we've seen
was
more
a
of
face
her.
I recognized all too well. Not gonna lie though, these two characters by her side kind of look familiar, like I've seen them in Mudai somewhere. I don't know if they're gonna be like major
I think
characters or
every possible character to ever appear in the Danganronpa series is in Mudai. Like even
Yeah.
ones that I'm like, I don't even remember who you are, person. You showed up in a background for 3 seconds.
She was there, along with the friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speaker.
Sayaka Mizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe.
What the?
Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka,
Damn.
there's simply
They fell off.
nowhere for her to return to.
Basically.
So here's the billion-dollar question.
Billions.
What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
I don't know. Maybe a murderous bear? Without warning, the video cut off.
What the hell? That wasn't real, right?
They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy.
What kind of person would take things this far? A bear?
Maybe
Not
a
a
crazy
person.
bear that summoned the holy spear of Gungnir to slay his foes.
I don't like the run in Danganronpa 1.
Why haven't you been running then?
Well, I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything.
You want to extend the video time? I understand.
Extend the video time and I cut out everything that just happened. Wait, we seriously didn't talk to Hiro?
He had to do it after he found the shattered crystal ball.
Hey, Hiro. Hey, Hiro, can I ask you something?
Oh,
It's
yeah,
me?
that makes sense. Because he's like the clairvoyant, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, okay. No. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. What? Is this a Queen reference?
Hiro, snap out of it.
I want to break free. Huh? Makoto? What are you doing here? What?
Hey, does this look familiar?
With such enthusiasm. That's my crystal ball. But my balls are all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was diamond is unbreakable. So, how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? Me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon.
Really?
Said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS?
Let's put that aside for now. So, you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you.
Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Nani?
Thanks, Hiro. That's all I wanted to know.
The fact that you was told it was so important, but you forgot it in the life.
I know, right? Sure.
By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing?
Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million.
What? A million?
That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just
Didn't really work out for you.
too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. On a side note, though, I actually put in the meme in episode 6 of the guy saying, "Let me in." I think you guys know what meme I'm talking about. And boy, oh boy, do they look so similar.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial!
Okay, so basically when we get all of the evidence, Monokuma is just going to interrupt us like this.
Now then,
Okay.
allow
So
me
this
to
tells us that we
appoint
gathered
a
everything.
proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Ah.
See you soon.
Damn, Oblivion ain't here to give us his rendition of the laugh.
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go.
Okay, I see you. Oh, and then it just starts us off right in front of the door, okay.
The inconsistencies of my effort of voice acting.
It's fine.
You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you.
I bet you're afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer you are.
Why does she look like she's slightly turned on by this?
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There, we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime.
So they really are convinced I did it. Daga. I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer?
Your mama.
LeBron James.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry.
Wait,
Oh my
what
God.
did she say?
Your mama.
Oh.
The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us? Or was it my mom?
Monokuma's your mom?
Is everyone here? Okay.
I mean, he could be.
Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided.
I wonder if any of the Danganronpa characters object to their own
I'll be
questions.
waiting.
I gotta hear an objection
Hearsay.
hearsay at some point in this one. Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Zero's just gonna talk to all his characters.
I just love hearing the sound of my voice.
I haven't spoke once in character today, Zero.
Kiwi, you only have one
I
character
mean, you're
left
half
alive.
dead.
I mean, should we just divide some of Survey's characters to you now, or what?
No.
Yeah, nah, she can voice
No.
all of Oblivion's characters today.
Yeah.
She'll voice Monokuma. If she ever gets to voice Monokuma. So whoever stuck us here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh? Okay. Well, I guess it's all one-liners. Okay, there you go, Kiwi. Have fun.
Finally.
Let's get started.
Wise words.
That's the only thing that Kiwi will voice this entire episode. Yeah. You really gotta go through with this class trial thing, huh?
You know?
If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it. Oh, Huey?
There's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and set into the future.
Bet.
Sakura's going through puberty, so it's fine.
Yeah, going through.
Kane.
Sorry, in the end, I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her?
I mean, she'd probably want you to put in more effort, but
I was gonna say, I mean, I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now.
I wonder.
You should speak to maid girl. Lady, not so maid, but kind of maid.
Gothic Lolita.
I'm pretty sure
there
she's
you
the
go.
master.
Did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence?
Dad.
Actually, yes.
A Kiwi?
So the skull basement has to come the darkened stage.
Oh my
Well,
god.
here's the bear witness to Mr. Darky's final curtain call.
Perfect.
Oh my god.
Toko, what do you have? Oh my god.
Being so insistent, even though you obviously killed her. Very impressive.
Oh, well, at least I'm impressive in some ways.
Oh, you forgot
So-
someone.
Kiwi?
Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out.
Not make it orangey.
I wonder what kind of job you did. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Let us begin.
Yes.
Good idea.
Are you scared?
No, scared isn't quite right.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover mysteries surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. Jesus Christ.
Grapes.
I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that.
In Sayaka's honor,
As her knight in shining armor,
I swear I'll find out who the real color is.
as I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race, faster, faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed, and the elevator started to move. Whoa.
You know what's crazy? In this trial, you really only need one piece of evidence.
Actually, true. The steel box descended with heavy plunking sounds towards the
I
school's
hate
basement.
elevators.
I wonder if this is how a
Fun
death
fact.
row inmate feels when his time finally
I'm very
comes.
claustrophobic, so elevators I don't get along good.
Understandable.
Wait, elevators make me feel sick.
Celeste.
Oh, I was distracted by elevators. Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment?
Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
Oblivion to share our anxiety.
Further and further.
You finally arrived. What do you think? Doesn't it feel? Doesn't it feel just like a real curtain? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Oh my fucking.
Not even close. It's total shit.
Okay. Everyone find your seats and sit down.
I don't know how much of this I can tolerate.
Hurry
We did what he said and found our seats. Oof. Bro. 2 reasons why I played this game already gone.
It's fine. Kyoko's still here. And Celeste?
That's true. I mean, Sakura's still here, so that's fine.
What about
seats-
HINA? You've got the greatest angle on HINA.
Oh, holy shit, wait. Can we...
Oh shit, the view.
Bro.
I like the peripheral view of the courtroom.
Nice.
Damn, so we already know what character from second game they're going to love.
I wonder.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty obvious. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. That's generally how circle groups work. Which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease onto anyone else. But the air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. You're standing.
There's a really loud siren outside my window.
It's fine. We don't hear it.
It's just blind, like deafening me.
It's fine if it deafens you. We don't care. And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. Law and
Evan
order.
Deadly.
A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly
Okay, really,
flame.
you
We
really
have
do
to
this
stop
Evan
saying
Deadly.
A
Death and
Class trial.
trial.
end gaming class trial.
Wow.
Do you want to save the data? Yeah.
Of course.
So this is
you basically here you go through your skills that you got from like the free events, and also
Yeah, you don't have any.
because
Oh.
you didn't hang out with anyone, and also through your evidence.
Yeah, you can look at your truth bullets.
so
Wow, we have no
because we don't have any friends, I don't have any skills.
Yeah.
Basically.
Nice.
Right. So
I never used them when I played the game.
Let's get the
so
bullets.
this is basically just like looking at the evidence and you know there's really only one evidence that we kind of need.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the passcode.
It's
I mean, for the first trial, you don't have to really look through the evidence, but for like the other trials, I really recommend it.
Specifically, Danganronpa 2 and V3, it's helpful
Yeah.
to look at them.
yeah, I would imagine if they actually get more complicated than this.
And
This is just
also
basic bare bones.
there's one trial in the first game that I would recommend looking through the evidence, but will tell you before the class trial
Okay.
starts, and I think
You can look through the evidence if you feel like you need to look through the evidence.
yeah, basically.
Tree all rise.
Let's begin
All right.
with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive
it?
punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened. And the one
No.
that deceives everyone else will graduate.
Shame on you, Monokuma.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Oh my god. Her voice sounds like
Cut up and
that.
speak.
Killer really is one of us, right?
Okay, everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Me.
Nice.
Goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
Sounds very
Nothing like
different.
Kiwi.
Yeah.
What's going
Much
on
better.
with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died.
I
Friendship
mean,
penetrates even death's barrier.
you know,
Only if consensual.
What?
I fucking Monokuma's the best, you know? He cares for everybody.
Friendship penetrates.
Okay.
I see you, dude. I see you.
But what about that other empty seat?
Oh yeah, that's
there
true.
were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Okay. This is the
did one of
point
us
in the
die?
game where like they show the gun and they have to use it by the end of the series. This scene is going to be important.
That about does it for the preamble. Get ready to get started. First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
Objection.
Hearsay.
It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line.
Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more?
No, I'm good.
Why would you want to hear more?
Should I?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
People skip these tutorials, end up confused.
Non-stop debate comes over and over again in each of the games. So it's better to have it explained.
As things progress during each class trial, you'll engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause.
Whoa.
It's up to you to unearth the lies or contradictions buried within their statements.
Wait, holy shit, without pause? So we just gotta concentrate.
If people tried to voice characters themselves, this is where they get tripped up.
It's much easier than it sounds. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, and once you understand it, it's not hard. What this means is that you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded in the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements, and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail. So please be careful.
I really want to know that if Danganronpa has mini games like this, I want to know how the Game Grumps did in their playthrough.
Terrible. Really, really bad. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can view the controls.
I'm so excited to go watch them after we finish this game.
Is the slowdown function in the second or the third game or in the first game?
I don't remember, but if it is in the first one, it's not till a later trial. Well then, good luck, have fun. This is also why I told you to mean difficulty. In Danganronpa 1, they only give you like the truth bullet you need.
I see.
So the difficulty basically means you'll have more options in this. So it's not just, here's the answer.
We know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Yeah, this is true.
In the bathroom. So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
I would say no.
You have to aim.
You have to aim at the text.
You have to shoot it.
Ah, okay. There's something odd about that last statement. It definitely contradicts what I already know.
For this first debate, we'll let you take a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot the refute or someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear in a different color. Did you happen to notice?
Yeah, I'm not colorblind.
That represents the potential holes in a person's statement, a possible weak spot. This is also where the mean difficulty comes into play.
Okay.
There will be more like weak spots and things, but these weak spots are real important.
Nice.
Not always inaccurate. Selections of the person's state. Your truth bullets are only effective against these weak spots. I'm dying. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. You can also fast forward an argument by holding the control key.
Well, shit, we want to fast forward this?
When you're hearing the conversation cycle. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, well then, good luck and have fun.
Nice.
I assert that the one who was murdered was
so we
Miss
have to.
Sayaka, my
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we know that part already.
That's like some of the
I
skills
always-
that your reticle doesn't move around as much and things.
The funniest thing about the trials is those little icons that vibrate.
The killer must have
I always
taken her by
laugh when I
surprise
see
while
it.
she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Yeah, stop, don't even, yeah. Oh my god, what are these animations? Holy shit. Break.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there's
The way
obviously a
things have
sign
been
of the
damaged,
struggle.
I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
The first trial
Oh.
is very obvious.
Definitely.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Do you really want me to say it?
Sayaka and the killer, of course.
Oh, the
So
killer.
you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
Oh my god, that's actually how Solos sound.
The killer followed her
Like her
in.
voice.
He's trying to be
I completely
Herman.
forgot.
Good job.
That should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
I agree with myself.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
This does not sound like either Kiwi or Oblivion.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
No, it does sound like
Really?
Oblivion though.
Yeah, Fumi actually does sound like Oblivion. We need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. I mean, it's the kitchen knife. Yeah.
Make your argument.
Kitchen knife set.
So what was used to kill her?
A kitchen
There was
knife.
some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
Yeah, a kitchen
Without a
knife.
doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Yes, it's a kitchen
So
knife.
the killer used some random knife they had.
No, it's a kitchen
The
knife.
random knife.
No, that's wrong.
You idiot.
Break.
No, that's wrong.
No. I do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was
It's a
a
super
kitchen knife.
magical knife.
Huh?
Almost
A kitchen
positive.
knife?
Almost. Why almost positive? There's literally a knife missing from the kitchen.
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Yeah.
Which means that
Hey,
knife
look.
must be the murder weapon.
Zero. It could be a dining room
yeah.
knife.
I guess that
You don't know.
Ah,
You could
I see.
sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
You what?
Sort of.
You know, I mean, I could really get a good look at it, but there's like a handle and
And if
sharp
you look
edge
real
sticking out.
close, I could totally see
You're
that
real
being
close.
a kitchen knife.
Real
Okay,
close.
so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
Ooh.
I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Oh, kinda sus. Kinda sus.
Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments.
Thank you, Kyoko.
Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
Bro.
Oh, really?
How can you be more
I don't
sus?
think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. I know damn well who is, though.
There's a bit more to learn about non-stop grades. Would you like to hear more?
Yes, I would. This is actually kind of a really cool mechanic.
The trials are a lot of fun. I love them. You can concentrate by holding down the space key.
Yeah,
Those are wrong.
this
I introduced it right now.
Concentrate by hold. You know, Yui, Servi, if you hold down the space key, you can concentrate when we're reacting, you know?
Well, damn, I should have been holding down the space key so much more. While you're concentrating, I will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone is saying.
Is that a feat? Makoto can slow down time? That's crazy. Can he
On
beat
top of
Goku?
that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to target potential respots.
I've never seen anyone use concentrate in the
I
first
have.
game. That's why I've forgotten.
Yeah. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge. And if your gauge empties, you can't concentrate. Well, damn, I think my gauge is just always empty.
Wow, you have a leakage. Someone's on mine.
But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush.
So you just have such a big brain that's always running at full power that it never gets to rest. I see.
Well then, good luck, have fun.
Why the good luck, have fun? We're about to die. Somebody's about to die here. Boys account. Yes.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Yeah.
But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
Oh.
He did it in secret when nobody
There
was
we
in
go.
the dining hall.
No, that's wrong.
Objection! Break!
Okay, wait. Hold
The
on.
judge is like, what?
I didn't take
What
the
kind of
knife from the
objection is
kitchen.
that?
Next, you're gonna
Objection,
say you're
hearsay.
not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
A very reliable witness. Obviously. Why is the shaking? What is up with this?
I don't know, but this is a staple throughout all the Danganronpa.
She vibing.
I don't think this is the moment to vibe though.
I mean...
Asahina?
Oh, well, I was gonna get. Sorry, my cage was empty.
I see.
When I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
Nani?
You're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yep.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah.
I just said that.
That's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No,
don't
I don't
think
think
so.
You don't think so?
Oh my god. This character.
No, he
I told
definitely
you.
wasn't there.
You're in
The
the
knife
Acria?
disappeared while Hina was in
Or-
the dining hall. But I wasn't
Made
there
for
the
each other.
entire time.
Not in a sexual way.
In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Wow, she went out and said it, huh? Idiot swimmer girl. Damn.
Swimmer girl?
Exactly.
That's
Whoa.
crazy. Don't worry. She's crazy.
More importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
I think Asahina would
Speaking
be
of
like the last
which,
person
I'd like to ask the
Actually,
pair,
I'm not gonna
if
say
there
it.
is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
Oh no.
So you ask, and so I shall
Damn you,
answer.
Byakuya.
Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Okay, but what if they
Oh.
do it together? Like pull the knife, you know?
Well, I mean, maybe a loophole, but still. This might cause conflict in the future.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Ugh, good grief! Enough already! No,
That's Monokuma
okay?
shake.
There are no accomplices in this case!
It cracks
Did
me
I
up.
say that out loud?
Well,
Wait, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So
I swear,
I'm
I
not the
didn't.
killer.
Okay,
Trust me.
So then,
Bro.
who did take the knife?
HINA seems the obvious candidate. After all,
Oh,
she just said she was in
HINA
the
of all
dining
people?
hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Sure.
My mama.
But can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
oh, yes, let's go, Sakura.
Chad.
Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
What? Leon?
Really?
Do you... sus?
But then,
Do you not know your friend's
even
name?
one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well,
Just spit it out already.
What? What was going on?
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Wait, what?
So
Oh, really?
scared
Wow,
thanks to
Mr.
those
Zero.
creepy videos. I wasn't really thinking. I just asked her to stay over.
Ah, wholesome. I see.
Which means we have airtight alibis.
You
Airtight.
stayed over? Doesn't that
Wow.
violate one of the school regulations?
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
So what you're saying is we could have slept with Sayaka
That's a problem.
in her room?
Yeah, we could have. Yep. But we decided to switch rooms.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's
Wait.
Ichibaru?
Yotaka? Do you know Sakura?
I'm a girl.
Oh my god. Did
She's wearing a
Yotaka not know?
I mean, she's only built different, but that don't mean she...
She's literally wearing a skirt and her name is Sakura. Okay.
You are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Bro, Kiyotaka gonna get cancelled on Twitter.
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
You so true, Celeste.
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did
Oh.
come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you mention this?
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Exactly.
Please say TV or something.
because they're not here anymore.
Wait.
Oh.
Junko or Sayaka?
Junko?
Someone who's not here? Are you
Junko?
talking about...
Sayaka.
Oh.
She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Wait.
So, oh,
Did
she
Sayaka
took the
take the
knife.
knife?
She took the knife to protect herself, and then she got the knife taken from her
So,
and stabbed.
Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was...
Sayaka.
Sayaka?
Then
What?
Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
Wait,
This is bad.
Did it, wait a minute.
This sets
Did it
us
just
back
give you a
though,
minute to think about that?
Bruh, but wait,
Those are
that-
things where it's like in the later trials and especially in the later games, they actually make you think more. But
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
in this trial,
kinda,
everything is so obvious that it's like,
it kind of feels like, yeah, it's gonna give me 8 minutes to play my weather painter combo in Yu-Gi-Oh! Sure.
I watched some videos that defend the first trial, and they say like for Japanese it was harder, but
things like the number, like that makes more sense. So
that I
it's not as
understand.
obvious.
That I
But
understand. But this
the trial itself is still easy.
Yeah. Hey, it's an introductory trial anyways. It's more to get us used to the mechanics. Like,
Well,
it's
and
really
it's-
cool, actually.
This game is the one who created how the system whole works. So then in the later games, it makes sense that they can get more creative with it. But
Yeah, yeah.
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual.
I mean, she was scared for her life.
When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen. As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
So you're
Copium.
saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Oh, shit.
Set us back. Yep.
He did do it after all.
Why do you seem so happy about this?
No, you're wrong.
So
She's
that's how you
on
would
it.
twist
She's
the
on our
arguments
case.
and send
She
us
turned on our
all
case.
in the wrong direction. You possess a most terrible
Slide right in it.
Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. I definitely can do it. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's going to die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer.
See, this is why Kyoko's
wouldn't you
best girl.
say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering.
Most bewildering indeed.
And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, shut up,
Something
me.
was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Oh.
Your first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. Would you like to hear more?
Oh my god, we have to play Hangman too.
We're about to hang a
As
man
things
for sure.
advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question.
Everyone hates Hangman's Gambit.
And this is the easiest one in the series. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around, and the letters already known. Complete the phrase by shooting down flying letters in the right order.
Oh my god.
Use the mouse to aim and press the left mouse button to shoot the desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letters, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail.
Damn, Xero. Let's make the gauge stay away from me.
Well then, good luck, have fun.
Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. Okay.
This is another difference between like the mean difficulty. It'll give you letters, like in the Hangman's, as like a clue. But I mean, it's just all blank.
If you can just figure out what that something is.
But I forgot, is Xero playing a mean?
Yes.
Okay. In the first trial, I believe you get letters, so...
Or
no.
letters.
Oh, you do get.
Okay.
And you have to shoot the letter multiple times. And it goes in order.
Okay, let me think. What was missing from the scene?
Oh no.
Oh my god. I don't even remember.
Something that kid is losing as time progresses.
Brain cells?
Funny, that's what I thought.
Oh yeah, I remember. Okay. Wait, why?
You just keep shooting.
You have to keep them shooting.
Oh, okay. I have to shoot
Yeah,
them
like
in
in
order, right?
Danganronpa 2, they bring back Hangman's Gambit, and they call it Improved Hangman's Gambit, and it's so much worse. And then
Okay,
in
yeah,
these
I remember
it's
now.
the new Improved Hangman's Gambit.
I'm not losing hair. I have more hair than all of you here combined.
I have a lot of hair. I don't know.
That's right. There wasn't
That
a
sounds
single
weird. I
hair
take
on
that
the
back.
floor.
Is there something you want to show us, sir?
Show us? Xero?
The culprit removed some evidence?
Yes. And if I were the
Did you
culprit,
just confirm fishes have hair?
I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room.
Hairy fish.
It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
Yeah, this is right. We discovered this in episode.
The reason all the hair was
6.
gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been.
No, episode 7.
That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true.
Very
Okay,
cool.
then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Wait, then that means...
Yeah, it couldn't happen to me.
It's simply
There's
beyond
no reason for
to
me to
believe
do
that
that.
The room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then
Thank you.
Makoto isn't the culprit?
Pikachu surprise
Decide
face?
something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
You know, maybe it's the
My
name
file.
that's written on the wall in blood.
You can
I would
continue
like to
without me.
hear these reasons.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
Ooh, I
Sayaka was
remember
attacked
seeing
in
some
the
numbers.
room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
Yeah, the door was
What do you mean?
broken.
It's fairly certain that the
The
killer
handle.
had some trouble getting into the bathroom.
Because they
There was
didn't know.
clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
The killer struggled getting into the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is... where is it? There we go.
I got the broken one.
The door
Yeah.
frame or the doorknob? The doorknob.
The doorknob is broken.
Yeah.
A gun! Evidence that the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
The doorknob for my
What?
bathroom. It was completely broken.
Well, what doorknob?
See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
What are doorknobs?
Oh, yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying
What
to
did I miss?
bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
Like, yeah, this is true. Like, why the hell would we remove the doorknob if we knew how to open the door?
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
I guess you would
You
know.
still don't see? Okay then. Let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Yoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here?
There's a bit more to learn about non-subjects. Would you like to hear more?
There's more mechanics to this? Okay.
Yep.
Don't worry. As you go, like the moment
From
you
here
trust,
on out, the
they
number
have
of
to
weak
still
spots will
understand
start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in the debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. Use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they have said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now this is the important... Now this is important, because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You only have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck, have fun.
Bathroom door frame.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Yeah,
She
no,
then
that's
fled
right.
into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom. At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door. Because Sayaka had locked it.
Wait, isn't our lock broken?
No,
You don't have a lock.
Yeah, oh yeah. I completely forgot. I thought it was broken, yeah. We don't have
my
one.
bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yeah.
Aha.
And then we made the mistake that it was that Makoto was actually a girl. Oh my god. It's just because
all
of the door
logical
frame.
theories if they're legit weebs.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because somebody installed it incorrectly.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh.
What are you talking about? When I tried to knock down the door. Oh.
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be.
Oh my god, good luck to this
You
message.
know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door.
Well, actually, Monokuma, it's lucky the door was like that,
Yeah.
because if not, we wouldn't have this proof.
This is true. Maybe we are lucky that we have a shitty door.
That's not lucky at all.
So the reason the door didn't open was just
Okay.
because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
Oh, because we swapped the nameplates. Well, not we, but the nameplates were swapped. Yeah. The nameplates were swapped because I'm guessing, yeah, Sayaka did it because she was really cautious of the person who was trying to break into her room.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
One important detail? Something the killer didn't know? For some reason they were convinced the door was locked. Which means the important detail the killer didn't know was...
The crime took place in my room.
I got it! The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's
Stop shaking.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Inconceivable.
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms.
True.
Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own
Then there
room,
would have been a lock on the door.
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea
I
how
like Xero, you're
unnecessary
piecing
their
it together right
actions
before the
were.
characters line it.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
An idiot's task.
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
And I probably couldn't break it down anyway.
A definite possibility.
Oh, come on,
I
dude.
love you. You're beautiful.
So the killer would
He's
have
a
to be
piece of
someone
shit.
who didn't know they switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Of course not. Now you realize?
Bro, that's what I've been trying to tell you.
Then who did?
Not gonna
do
lie,
it?
we would be dead
I'm
if
sorry,
Kyoko wasn't
but
here.
I give up. Quit
Yeah,
without
actually.
saving.
Oh my god.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well,
The thing is,
why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
you fool, he's
Oh
trying
my
to get us
god,
killed.
Kiyotaka.
But he's so stupid.
Oh my god, this is not the...
Rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Even Leon knows this.
Yeah.
Thank
our
you,
necks
Tucker
are on
is
the line
awesome.
here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
For serious,
Does
dude.
no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Asahina?
Oh, you...
Oh my god.
Oh. You.
You sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Yeah.
The
Maybe
door.
Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
What?
No, wait. The key was
What?
in our room.
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Yeah.
Then maybe someone picked the lock?
No, the
Negative.
Corsair.
If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Huh.
Fine. How about this?
Oh.
The killer got in the easy way. They
Through the door?
could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss
Yeah,
Maizono
no.
just
Yeah,
let
we
him in.
But
established
the way that she
her.
was,
No,
she was not gonna let
that
anybody
can't be it
in.
either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
What?
Never mind.
Shut up,
I don't know
Ifumi.
why. I don't know why I hated him from me in the past. He's awesome.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
I like how he's
Reason there's
pointing
no way Sayaka
away
invited
from
the killer into the room.
Makoto.
I like how the sprites freeze on their last one when it spins around, so you just have characters in completely random expressions sometimes.
Wait, what's the question?
The reason why it can't be that she would open the door for somebody. I mean, I kind of want to go straight to the dying message right now, but... I mean, isn't it switching rooms? I think that would seem like the only,
Yeah.
the only one that could be possible. Because we can tell them about us switching rooms and us doing the agreement that she wouldn't open it, even if she was
Sayaka
sure.
already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Yeah, okay.
Same goes for you, That's you, cute.
That's cute. The same goes for you. Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone.
Why did Mikado change like this?
Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
Huh?
Oh shit.
What the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
The hell is
I
that
know you
supposed
don't
to
want to
mean?
consider
What?
it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
Yeah, so I thought this was the last evidence.
There's
Well,
something
we're
I want to
switching
talk to
around.
you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes. Come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search, and I shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words. When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention,
Why is he so
I
mad?
found the notepad on the desk in
They
Makoto's
freeze on
room.
the last sprite they were talking on. The last time Monda's
Which
so
means
cute. This.
only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Then either
He's
it was
molding.
Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who
Sayaka.
switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
Wait a minute. If Sayaka was the one that wrote this, does that mean that she got the kitchen knife I was trying to kill somebody with it?
No, I didn't. But
Wait.
She's
she
trying to kill us?
No, she wasn't trying to kill us. Maybe she sent that letter to whoever she was trying to kill, Leon. And she was trying to set us up by killing him in our room. But then Leon turned it on her.
Of course you didn't, because the note also
Oh.
bears a perfectly legible signature. Sayaka's signature.
Then, that note. Sayaka wrote it? Inconceivable.
why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a
Yeah.
certain
Oh,
someone.
there's Mondo in the corner.
She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
We're kind of in a situation where literally anybody can kill anyone. So, try to keep it in.
2D, so it wouldn't
Yes.
have any effect on me.
Ifumi, I stand by you.
Can we be sure anyone even got this note?
Well,
Instead of Stand By Me, Doraemon is Stand By Me, Hifumi.
God, I'd probably cry at that
And
movie too.
honestly, even if they
Oh my
did,
God.
I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say? Very well then. Pay attention.
Oh,
It's an
Oh,
unstop
shit.
debate.
dorm nameplates.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms, correct?
No, we didn't switch
Okay.
room.
No,
Oh, okay.
the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says my room.
Yep.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in. So in
Shoot
other
that.
words, even if someone did read the
Oh, okay, yeah. So they meant that it was my room. I assumed that they meant it was my room, but it wasn't the room that I was staying in. Yeah.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms,
Right,
correct in the
that's-
note. It specifically I see.
Okay, I know.
Go
Now
to
we know
Sayaka's
why
room.
we have this. Oh my God, they have to speed up the
The
voices.
room that Makoto was staying in.
No, that's wrong.
Break.
The nameplates on my and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
Yeah.
They got switched?
Wait, we didn't establish this yet in the
That's
trial?
right. The nameplates
Not yet.
got switched, just like the rooms themselves. As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name. And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Where Sayaka was ready with a
Plus, their
knife.
rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Right?
I mean, obviously it would be Sayaka,
Okay, then who did it?
right? There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates.
Sayaka.
I got it! Me and
Got it.
Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms.
Yeah.
So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room. Okay.
She specifically tells the reader to check the nameplate.
Exactly.
She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms.
Murder and switch the nameplates back.
Mm-hmm.
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room. That's
Netflix
where
and
the
chill.
answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
But we still
Damn
don't know
top-
who it is, you goddamn idiot!
There's such a way they could have done it.
There in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Do we not see that there's no reason why she would invite anybody despite being extremely scared and switching rooms? If she didn't intend to murder
Yes,
whoever she
I
brought
think
over?
you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used
Yeah, it was
during the
pulled
fight?
out of its sheath.
Oh yeah, what's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to
Sayaka,
it.
yeah.
I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
Yeah, she did have an injury on
How
her
the hell
right
could you
wrist and
possibly know
the
that's what broke her wrist?
thumb. The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because... I'll just say Sayaka's wrist and see where it gets us.
I got it! All you have to do is take a good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
If you get it wrong, the I got it screen won't show up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
Well, the sword, the gold on the sword is really flaking off.
Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick
Yeah.
right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword! Right
Why
there
did you
on her
say I
wrist.
got it so badly?
You're so smart, Kyotaka.
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear.
Cody, you know who the killer is?
Oh my
There's a
god,
bit
there's
more to learn
more.
about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more?
Fine. Jeez.
Are you getting used to these non-stop debates?
No.
I guess.
Starting with the next debate, you'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. Yay!
Oh.
But just like with the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement.
Oh, right, we have to pick the right
Okay.
bullet and the right statement.
So basically, if we go through the entire loop and we pick the wrong bullet, we can just re-pick another bullet and then go through the loop.
You can rotate through them as the non-stop debate is going.
Oh, okay.
In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the Q key to rotate the cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release the Q key to cycle through each bullet. Or you can use the mouse wheel. By the way, the logic difficulty is set to kind. Fewer bullets will be loaded in the truth cylinder.
Oh no, we didn't set that to
For the
kind.
purpose of this time, the logic difficulty will be set to mean.
Whoa. Why you
Well
gotta
then,
be
good luck, have fun!
Oh god. Okay. Let's load in.
When the
Some nice
fighting
stuff.
broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword.
Mhm.
And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Are we
Yeah,
sure
bro.
about this? Sword was used first and then the knife came after. Is that really the order of events? That leads to some unexplainable details. You sure about this?
And that's what broke
Okay,
Miss
yeah, that was a
Mizono's
miss.
wrist.
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, I thought it got it
delay
wrong.
to your shot. You shot it, but then the word disappeared before it
Actually,
reached it.
no.
Oh
I
shit.
don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
I was like, damn, my logic was probably fucked up.
Because the sword sheath had been scratched. See? There's a gash in it.
I
Like
remember
someone cut into
correctly.
it with something sharp.
Something sharp? You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
Oh, poor
Mondo, I
Mondo.
love you.
If
I
the
love
sword
you,
was used
Mondo. You
first,
precious
there
little
wouldn't be
child.
any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
Yeah.
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
So
Unless
you're
you were an
saying
anime
the sword
character.
was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere.
Oh god, Kiyotaka.
Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself, but then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used
Yeah,
the sword to defend
I think it was the
herself.
other way around, buddy.
How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
The part of her body that shows she never used a sword. Her broken wrist.
Shoot!
Yes.
Yes, that was not it.
If you hold the sword.
Yeah.
I got it!
You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean, so I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
Okay. I was thinking that because she got hit by the sword, well, she wouldn't be using the sword.
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. All you have to do
Yeah.
is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
What? Why would she wash her hands?
But I don't think so.
Why? What?
Do you see
Only
that?
her hands?
Is
Only
it
the palm of her
because you think
hands?
I'm ugly?
What?
Excuse me?
That's not it at all.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't
There's no
tell
way
you.
Sayaka washed the gold coating off of her hands because Oh yeah, the water was off.
I got it!
He's afraid of water.
According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m.
Yeah, they
In
mentioned
other
this.
words, at nighttime.
The water shuts off.
And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
Wait, what?
How long have they been here?
No
It's been a few days.
Smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Insult,
obviously. So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on.
He's catching on.
That's right. And the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
Yeah?
Oh. Oh.
Sayaka? She had
Yes.
the kitchen knife?
Because Sayaka was planning to
But
kill
We
whoever.
already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Then the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
Oh.
Far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her
Oh,
own.
you're starting to get it, Byakuya.
She took the knife from the kitchen and invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation,
She was planning to kill.
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who
Yes.
suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
That was really
Maybe
weird.
the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you.
Uh-huh.
That is a possibility.
I'm so glad
is it
that
not?
everybody is finally on the same page.
Wanted to... on me?
I mean, you were
Also
really easy to
explained why she
manipulate.
had switched the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto.
I like how Leon's face is stuck like that
But
now.
for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
Yep.
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our
Yeah.
soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
You a bitch, Kane?
What? Sorry. No.
Okay. Sorry, strange question to ask.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
I believe in Johnny Depp. God damn it.
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
You know... Okay.
Holy shit!
Actually, I'll probably say this after the trial, before we end the video. But oh my god, I'm loving
But
this.
in the end, her plan backfired.
Even though this is as simple as it gets.
She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself
You can see the
under attack
potential in the
turn.
later pieces.
I can,
That
yeah.
must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly
The
turned
bodies
on
hit the
her,
floor.
and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Oh, how the tables have turned.
Just hold on! That can't be true!
My god, Kane. We are a bitch.
Because...
Hey, you guys have totally derailed the argument. You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it.
Now we have to prove that it was Leon.
Wouldn't it be awful if I had
Damn,
to
this is
punish
gonna be
you
so
all
hard.
just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Well, I'm glad you finally remember.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate
Hiro
on
always
figuring out
contributes
the
so
answer
much
to
to
this
the
mystery.
conversation.
If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her. But what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left except the entire pile of evidence left that I still have. Crash duty, always.
Dying message. Finally.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right?
Bang it!
No.
Well, that was easy.
There's no more clues. There's only my name written on the wall behind her.
I love how it was Leon that was the one that said it too. Guys, let's just end the investigation here.
Dining. Wait, what did you say?
The
Not
dying
get to
message. She wrote something on the wall behind her. Remember? 11037. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
I'm pretty sure Kyoko said that she knows what it means.
Yeah, she did. I think that she's kind of trying to lead everybody in the same
Sure
way.
that Sayaka is the one who wrote it.
Because I mean, like, we can come to the conclusion that Sayaka was the one that attacked them, but we also have to go through the evidence and then prove that this is exactly why it happened.
Everyone too. Yeah.
There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it. Yep.
She wrote it with a knife in her chest.
Her left index finger had blood on it. That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
By the way, there's a dojo note this code.
Hey, Chihiro.
I know.
You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
Wow, Mondo.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Chihiro, guys. Let's just put it into Photoshop, right?
Not numbers.
And then you turn it around.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
What?
You guys remember when you would write out, like, boobs or penis on your calculator?
No,
You guys remember that?
Assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1-1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Damn, she ran out of ink.
The connecting line is
She-
there, so I assumed it was 1-1, but
She had to cut herself with a knife more.
looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Whoa,
oh shit.
Holy shit, Mondo.
Mondo? What have you done? All Mondo's done is, please dumb this down for me so I can understand. Grr.
I know, right?
But even if that really is an N, N037,
Oh no, Sakura.
doesn't make any more sense than before.
Actually.
Oh my god, guys. Oh my god, Makoto. No, Makoto.
Kodo.
I think this is the most infuriating trial in all of Danganronpa.
Damn
Just
it.
like, please, please, you know the answer.
It's no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
She really had to give us the answer. Makoto really an out. Damn, El Kodo.
Yo. We should have lost this trial.
Just everyone turns their head upside down.
I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
No, I see it.
Oh.
I see it. I see it now. It's always been in front of me.
Oh.
Just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So, whose name did she write?
Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. Oh, yeah, it was me.
This is gonna be so easy.
It was Sayaka.
Sayaka herself, yeah.
Definitely Jim. Oh my god, did I go the wrong way? Holy shit, I did.
It was Kuwata.
Here's my answer.
Yes, because
Key to
that spells
solving
out
this mystery
Kuwata.
was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Oh my god.
Wow. Like legit? He's acting like he was the one that came up with the solution.
Turn the message around. It becomes the letters L-E-O-N.
Unfamiliar?
L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Bro.
Really? That's the best you could come up with?
It's not coincidence she happened to write my name when she was dying.
Why, there's a rhythm game in Danganronpa as well.
Oh my god. Well, that was out of nowhere.
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
Sure, dude.
No.
Sure.
It's not random at all.
You did it. L plus ratio.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
I don't know, dude. I'm a very flexible
Go and
person
say
after
shit
all.
like that?
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Ooh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
The evidence that Leon tried to get rid of? I know what it was.
I wonder if it's the evidence that he tried to get rid of.
It was... Oh. Saw.
BSP.
You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them.
I mean, this is
And
kind
to
of
dispose
obvious.
of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't
Damn.
notice.
Rip
If
One
they
Piece.
had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
I mean, guys. Oh, dab you, Chihiro.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With
Bro.
just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
I like how
Like
a
his
second ago
name?
you said that there was no evidence.
Are you finally
No.
starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
The burned remains at the bottom of the shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who was responsible. Who was, where it was disposed of, how it was disposed of, or when it was disposed of. I
Remember
would
that
say
only
where.
a person.
Yeah.
Remember that only a person that is on trash duty can get back to the incinerator.
So I would say it was where.
And
I mean, you
wait.
could think of it as how.
You're running out of time.
Well, I guess this wasn't it.
Shoot!
It's the last one. It's when.
When? No, I don't think it's when. Was it? Is the person on trash duty?
Hifumi is the one that's on trash duty.
Yeah, Hifumi was. On that day. Yeah, it wasn't when.
Oh god. It was how.
Yes, it was how.
I knew that. I was just baiting you.
Okay.
I'm evil. It was me.
We're the same person, you know this.
Look closely at how the shirt was disposed of. We should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach
I
the
mean-
incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right? And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
Oh, he fooled me. What do you gotta say?
What?
No, that's wrong. There was another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer.
True.
Oh shit. Here we go again. Of course it's the crystal ball. We don't have to think about it too much.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
No, that's wrong.
No.
Breakthrough.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gate,
You throw the crystal ball.
Turn on the incinerator, could you?
And the only one that can throw the crystal ball is someone that's used to throwing balls.
Ball? It's busted to hell. Actually, it was
I think
supposed to be a
Leon's just-
crystal ball, but
He's really used to handling balls.
How would you use it?
Yeah.
The killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was divine with it. Throw it. Roll it. I think he divined with it.
The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball
It's a
through a
good
gap
thing
in
the
the gate.
incinerator has giant buttons for the on and off.
Hit that switch,
This is true.
and the incinerator
Imagine
would
if it was
come to
just like
life.
a really small
Little
button on the
switch.
side. Yeah.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
It had to be a really skilled pitcher.
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Kiwi? Oh my god, Kiwi, no.
Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off the last time I was down here.
Are you holding your nose when you talk?
Yeah, she is.
Of course she is.
Perhaps it was so become a fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire.
If they were able to get in, they
Killer
would
had
have just
been
gotten
on
rid of
cleaning
that.
duty. The evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait,
Exactly.
no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
I wonder what that means,
Accuracy
Chihiro.
would need to throw a glass ball that
Whoa.
far and hit something that small.
That means Chihiro was the one that did
Did
it.
someone really do that?
Actually, there's one
Right,
person
there's
here.
No way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so.
Because the killer is the ultimate.
It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer because
Is
he
the
is
ultimate baseball star.
the ultimate player.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon.
So, okay. So they're going to utilize like what they're really skilled at in order to create certain situations within cases that would otherwise be impossible in like an actual case. Like being that accurate at that distance.
Byakuya's ultimate skill is absolutely useless.
His ultimate skill is rich.
I mean, Byakuya is basically Batman at that point, right?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball
Little
star.
challenge, so simple.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer.
Convincing
These
stuff.
goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong. I'm telling you.
Wait, do you call everybody
You
shit for
still
brains?
won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear.
This is
And
my
with
favorite
that,
one.
We can end this.
This is my favorite of them all.
End this! Say what you want,
V3's
Leon,
version of this is
but all the
my
questions
favorite.
have been answered.
I always love the
and the
wrap-up.
truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
The closing
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more?
Sure. Oh,
Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book.
what?
However, you'll notice that that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at the missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough.
Oh, thank you.
Well then, good luck, have fun.
Oh my god.
This part is just fun because some people struggle with it so hard.
It is funny how some people really struggle with the closing comic.
Wait, we can.
So you'll select one of the ones down below and put it in.
we can scroll.
You don't necessarily have to go in order either.
Okay.
You can scroll throughout the whole comic.
How do you scroll through the comic though? Left. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, so it's from right to left. Okay, I'm sorry, it's Japanese. Right, so here we have to start with first the letter.
Yeah, the note.
Mm-hmm.
I can try to
I guess
remember.
here, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Knife. Tries to stab. And then this one picks up the sword.
Look for the sword. There.
Is this the right one? Would
Was-
this
no.
No, it would
No,
be
no,
this
go-
first.
Yeah, because there. See, it looks behind.
Then he grabs this, defends himself, takes his sword, hits her on the wrist.
Look for her wrist.
And then.
Is there a panel with her
And
wrist?
then she escapes into the bathroom here. I guess it's this one. Or wait, no, the knife falls.
But is that right? Because there's already a panel with the exact knife fall. I feel like it's baiting. It's bait.
Oh, so there's bait panels. Okay, I see you.
There's so many people who don't notice that and are so confused.
I guess that
there you go.
makes more sense, right?
Corner her into the bathroom.
Because in this picture she doesn't have the knife, so she can only escape into the bathroom. And in Act 2, she goes to the bathroom, is scared, tried to break the door. Okay. That one.
The doorknob wasn't screwed.
Yeah,
it was unscrewed. Okay,
but
so
there's
I thought there
there's
might
an
have been another panel before then. Yeah.
I don't know if I'm
Wait, where am I?
spoiling or cheating.
There.
No, he's
There.
already
We'll be
streaming
quiet,
it
Keith.
there.
Let
So
them
yeah,
figure it
Put
out.
that one there, and
Okay,
then
I'll be quiet then.
and then
because he can't
scroll-
open it here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he scrolls it open. This one is unhinged. Goes in, and then here we go. The stabbing happens. Is it? Is
Wait,
it here?
that seems too. Wait.
No, it has
Actually,
to be.
no.
Here.
Yeah, it has to be there.
And then here, Act 3.
He
goes
gets the
out,
roller.
takes off
There's
his
a panel.
shirt.
There's a panel with a
and
roller.
then- yeah, the roller next to it. Yep. Heads to the incinerator. Shirt. No, the
Wait.
shirt would be. And his shirt.
Yeah,
Oh,
he turns
on
the
the
shirt into
incinerator
a
first.
ball. Yeah, get the ball. So the crystal ball in hand.
Crystal ball in hand. He throws it, activates it. It's the
And then he
shirt.
pops the shirt into a ball and tosses it. And then
this is left.
Did we miss anything crucial? Yeah, because that's bait.
Yeah, there's bait ones. Right, reenact.
Exactly what happened.
Here's exactly what
Take
happened.
one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back.
It's my favorite.
Murder is cool.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Is it bad that this kind of reminds me of like those endings for the new Freddy Fazbear game? Where they just did the comic strip.
God.
Maybe they were inspired by it.
From the new Fred? Yeah.
On the kitchen knife.
Do they do this for each Danganronpa part?
Sayaka panicked
They
and
do
ran
this at
into
every
the
trial, yeah.
bathroom.
Okay.
The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom
I just
door got
noticed that
stuck
they
easily,
hit her with a
and there was a trick
sword
to opening
through her
it.
t-shirt, but she has gold particles on her wrist when she was hit with a sword over her t-shirt.
Don't worry about it. It's like Mikasa's little thing that she has on her wrist. You don't need to know about
because I
that.
told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open.
Oh, it's
took
a main
the
menu
kitchen
thing.
Yeah.
And
Was
stabbed
Leon really
Sayaka.
making this kind of face? That would kill you.
Danganronpa's way of like making corporate
With what strength she had
culprit
remaining,
was the reason I
Sayaka
watched
left a dying message. To keep
Case
the killer
Closed.
from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind
The
her.
way they
yes.
silhouette out the I can't say it. Yeah, the culprit.
And with that,
Until we
all
have
her
confirmed
strength was
100% who
gone.
it is at the very, very end.
With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt,
I see a bold man
which was covered in
stripping
their
my
victim's
high.
blood.
Oh my god, cute.
Then they took the lint
This is
roller
where
in my room
we got
and cleaned up the
ourselves
entire
with
area.
bald men.
They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody
Can you
shirt.
imagine if you tried to
They
throw the
tried to
crystal
burn
ball
the shirt
and it
using
bounced
the
off the gate and
incinerator there.
smacked him in the face?
That would be justice.
But the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing
Oh.
So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he left in the laundry room.
The ultimate crystal ball that could be used to conquer the world.
The killer managed
That he
to throw
paid
the
$1 million
ball through
yen
the
for.
gap in the gate and hit the incinerator
Apparently the man's
switch.
loaded.
For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot.
Holy shit, what is this kind of cheating stance? Man.
What major?
And that's because
The
the
man did the
killer
splits.
was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision,
Absolute
hit the
precision.
switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Oh my god. These adjectives that we're using. Yeah.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief.
I like how he goes, I have no proof of this, but I'm pretty sure.
But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Indubitably. Oh. Ba-boom.
Leon.
Oh my god, he has so many earrings. I never noticed.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right?
Oh.
Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object. Of course I do. I object.
I'm going to mute this stream.
This is just a bunch of stupid theories.
I know what
Evidence.
comes
Where's
after,
the
so
evidence?
I
I see.
Without
I'm going to
evidence,
mute
it's
the
all
stream,
bullshit.
just to be
All
fair.
right.
It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have evidence.
Yeah, your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to hear more?
What are these things? What is this?
It's a rhythm game.
Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't hear what you have to say. When this happens, you'll have to engage them in a head-to-head battle.
So we're just gonna fight to the death?
We like to refer to this as a bullet time battle, aka the BTW. During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm.
Oh my god.
On Xero, you got this.
Why did I have to be the one playing
As
this?
your opponent presses to the tempo markers as they move across the screen and reach the center.
Can't we like, I
Trust
can't
me,
just
it's
like
not
have
that
fun
hard.
voice acting?
They're not hard.
A lot of people struggle with this though.
I don't understand how people struggle with this. Press the right mouse button and lock on to an opponent's statement. I think the only reason
Hey.
people struggle is because they don't read the directions. Destroy the statements you've locked onto with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center.
I'm
You're
very
just
bad
flicking
at
between the
rhythm
buttons
games,
that
by the way.
to the beat.
Got this, Xero. It's easy.
Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain.
Okay.
Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate the tempo up.
Oh my god, tempo.
On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll enter into a tempo down. When the tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. It's a rhythm game. So watch out for that.
Look, have fun.
Deal damage to your opponents and their weak spot statement will appear. I like how they use Leon's as like
the tutorial.
At the point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement.
This is really something I should be doing at 1 in the morning. On my birthday.
Happy birthday!
Birthday.
Thank you.
Review the statement fast enough and you'll come down victorious. You get to accuse Leon for your birthday. That's kind of special.
I get to execute someone on my birthday. Yay.
Nice.
Just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then good luck, have fun.
Oh my god. I'm so glad I'm not
Killer
playing this
broke the
alone.
bathroom doorknob. They didn't use anything from your room to
I'm
do
going
it.
to have to mute every one
So
of
what
these rhythm
did the
game
killer
trials.
Yeah.
Okay. What did the killer use to take apart the doorknob?
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid.
See why?
Stupid.
See why? Do you see
Stupid.
why?
Stupid.
Do you see why?
I see. I have to show
That's Leon's
indisputable evidence
argument.
that Leon is
Leon's
the killer.
argument is
I
you're
need to figure
stupid.
it out. Oh man.
Where's your proof?
Nice.
You kidding me? Not a
You have to hit
chance.
the button 0.
It wasn't me. Stupid.
Oh my god.
You lied. Shut up. Where's your proof?
You have to go back and forth between them.
Not a chance.
Oh, I think.
One locks
my
on, the
God.
other fires. So you see the lock on, and then yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm
You can
getting
lock
it.
on more than one at once and fire them all together.
Oh.
Oh no, Zero, you're about to die.
I know. I am so good at rhythm games, by the way.
You're doing the wrong button.
God.
You lock on, then fire.
Well, you lock on with the right mouse button, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you lock on with the right mouse button, and then you left click. But then you have to lock on again with the right mouse button.
Yes, so you can lock on to more than one statement at a time and then fire all of them at once. So it's easiest just to kind of lock onto a bunch and then fire.
Okay.
I refuse to give up yet.
So I just click on the right mouse button to lock on to all of them and then fire.
I think
Left
that's the
click.
correct button. But
Okay.
you'll see, because the little reticle does appear.
You can do this, Zero. We believe in you.
I'm so sleepy right now. You have no idea.
Do it for Junko. You gotta do it for Junko, Zero.
Not a chance.
You got it.
It wasn't me.
Oh, so you have to right click even on the B.
You lied.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't know this.
Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance.
Once you know what to do, it's not hard.
Where's your proof?
I have never focused harder in my entire
Not a
life.
chance. It wasn't me.
I believe this is almost for every trial. To the left.
Shut up. Where's your proof?
I'm sorry, I'm not providing any commentary right now.
It's okay, Leon's got us covered.
You lie.
You lie. Stupid. Oh my god, what is going on?
You're murdering him.
You kidding me?
We've only got one heart left, Zero.
It wasn't me.
Nice, it's
Oh
over.
my
You did it.
Let's go. Your
No, just
first
shoot him.
rhythm win. Now pull the gun out and shoot it. I killed the killer.
Screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed. I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I wonder. It's not like all the boys are provided with a toolkit or anything.
It had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah. I'm
Yes,
pretty sure
Mom,
the
they were
toolkits we
smart.
got each had one inside.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools
Oh my
anywhere.
god. This is the first trial, why is it so stressful? All the fucking mini games are so stressful, like figuring out what actually happened is fine.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose
And
toolkit
this is
did
where,
the killer
if anyone
use?
felt bad for Leon, they suddenly stopped feeling bad.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
It had to be
That's
their very own
who's still cut.
Stupid, stupid, stupid,
And then
stupid,
he
stupid.
left and came back to kill her.
Oh my god.
Would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid. Huh?
Oh my god. Have you just been saying this one word the entire time?
Yes.
If you say
You need to
used it for
expand your
something else,
vocabulary.
You'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this
Zero, I'll be
right
right
now.
back.
Alright.
I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Bro.
Stupid. Stupid.
It was Stew. We got it.
Stew. Oh my god. What is this?
Wah 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 wah.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Oh, warida.
Oh my god, he looks like Caster from Space Zero.
You gotta see in the very last one.
I'm not surprised. Like, oh my god. What was that? Why do they have a rhythm game? Why am I playing a rhythm game at 1 in the morning? I don't understand. Oh, well, I'm glad that stressful experience is over. Let's see how this concludes.
Nice.
Money.
Oh, I got an achievement. Not from concentrate?
Looks like you've reached your verdict.
Looks like
Then
you
are we
reached
ready
the
to
verdict.
cast our
Then
votes?
we're ready to cast our votes.
It's
Nobody.
voice acted cute. Don't worry.
Nobody asked you to
I
voice
can't hear
act this
anything.
time.
You all
You can
have a lever in
unmute.
front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right?
Wait, you will be punished if you don't vote for someone?
Okay, then let's get excited!
Like in V3, they actually make
Who
you
will
vote.
be chosen as the blackened?
Oh.
Will you make
Oh.
the right choice or the dreadfully
Oh,
wrong
I guess it's
one?
too early for Kiwi to unmute.
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Beware.
It's a bear.
Congratulations! You've won
won
our
a
first
trip to
place
hell.
prize. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs.
Oh, looks like you got it right on the money.
Yeah.
The Daikin in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuda!
He looks like Castor from Fate Zero. That's crazy.
You're not gonna say stupid anymore? Huh?
Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second.
Leon? Leon, did you really? Aw, you.
For some reason, that's actually perfect.
Kill Sayaka?
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch. What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So that's why.
I killed her first.
None of you are any different.
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here.
To be fair, he could have walked away.
It was complete chance,
true.
and I wound up like this.
The moment she hid in the bathroom.
Unlucky. That's all.
Grr.
Hey, come on.
You expect me to just accept my death?
Yes. ... Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all.
Well, of course it
But when
was.
I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong.
You'd be dead.
Yeah, we'd all be dead.
Fucking dumbass.
Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. Daga, even if that's true, can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind.
It's all because of that video.
Video. Wiggle.
Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine.
I'm surprised that Makoto doesn't care as much about his family.
I know, right?
No, we're strapped here
Look,
with
Kiwi,
Julia.
you get to read something. That's crazy.
He feels more disturbed by the video he saw of Sayaka as if his family disappeared. They're probably waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here.
The one thing that was more important to her than anything else. Her dreams, her friends.
Pussy.
To have to see something that happened to them.
Excuse me.
I definitely didn't eat a word. And Sayaka.
I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant.
And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her. Why am I starting to think this now instead of saying? That's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
I knew she was a thought.
All along.
She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place?
Of course.
Horse.
I guess I'll never know. Maybe we truly loved each other.
Copious is this.
Of course she would love me. I was her tier 1 sub. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead. That's that.
Boy howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh?
Bro.
Boy howdy.
I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness.
What did you say?
I understand, I really do. Yup. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right?
Bidunch.
Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing around with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault.
Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunched at Monokuma. I lunched? But...
That's enough.
Just enough.
As angry as I was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation, and I immediately complied. Her grip was like iron, strong enough I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Was her grip like iron, or was Makoto just too weak?
I think... Well,
yes.
I don't know, but I am hard as
Why
iron.
not both?
You really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done? You need to let it go for now.
Damn it.
Oh, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good valve opening.
Don't say it like that,
Walloping? Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
The Holy Spear Gangnir.
Indeed.
Now then, you're so magnificently revealed since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial.
I can actually imagine Monokuma like, saying it like that.
That's racist.
Oh.
The darkened Leon Kuwata will receive his punishment.
Punishment? You mean execution?
Oh,
Wait a second.
you fucked up.
No, but
I
you
didn't
did have a choice. Leon.
I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit?
Haha. Busted.
After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing. But you chose not to.
L plus ratio.
Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, That's why...
No, that's not...
Stop it.
Get some help.
Yamiro. I've had enough of this.
I've had enough of this farce.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not?
No, she was a thought.
He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand?
My precious.
I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either.
It was all my fault.
Because...
Monokuma!
Because the one to blame...
It's him!
is him.
What?
What is that? It's why.
If it weren't for you, this never would have happened, or to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. Le mastermind.
Uh-oh. Did you awaken your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice.
You know, this is actually... this is just Death Note all over again. Justice. Sounds good to me.
After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetrate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you? Find out in the next chapter of Dragon Ball Z.
Just shut up! Shut up! Just shut up.
Okay, well, anyway, more importantly...
Chills!
Let's hurry up and get what everyone's been waiting for! The punishment!
I'm begging you, please, don't do this!
Hey, come on.
Hey.
No begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please!
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Oh
For
my god, what is it?
Kubata, the ultimate baseball star.
No.
Yes, Hitler.
What?
It's punishment time.
Let's just ignore them? Oh my god, it's an animation. Oh, holy shit, what is going on? Is he finally noticing that he's two-dimensional?
Oh my god.
Oh, what? What the fuck? Wait, isn't that...
Each of their trials are either made by their ultimate talent or by their situation backstory.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Leon's is probably the most... No, never mind. Yeah. Leon's is the one of the more brutal ones.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Just kill me.
Stoned to death by baseballs.
This is JoJo's part 6. No.
What if he survived though?
You would have the body of iron.
Yaku's face right there was super hot.
That's what you're thinking at this time, Kiri? Really?
I've seen this trial more than once.
And they didn't show the gore, but I guess reasonable. What we saw, that was the true face of despair.
Nagito.
I mean...
Why Nagito?
I'll remember this.
She'll take Nagito for anything, and it cracks me up every time.
It's very misleading at this point.
Nagito.
If we can't call it that, what else could we call it?
Extreme!
Woohoo! Extreme! My adrenaline is pumping right out of control.
What's going on?
I mean, you said it.
I can't take it.
He couldn't handle the boss to the face. Oh, do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Oh, well, hey, if you don't like it. All you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Oh my god.
Damn you!
I'm
Man,
having way
fuck
too much
you.
fun with Monokuma.
What the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us? Man.
Evil, you make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Part of the
Or in this
organization 13.
case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Wow.
So why are you putting an upstanding yet young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense.
I agree.
It's
Wow.
like trying to
First
put a
time.
mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible.
Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground.
Whoa. Zero?
Whoa.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo,
I'm going to
Mondo?
quote that. I'm going to quote that. Oh. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh?
Well, sure.
If you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You are to blame.
Of course you can't cut free of the outside world, being trapped in this insane place.
You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful? How we all get to live here forever. I just pounded my hand on my headphones.
Just nuclear war outside. And this is actually to help us.
You know, right?
Yeah.
Oh. What are you trying to say?
Hey. I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Chills!
Anyway, let's get the Darken's punishment. That's what everyone is waiting for after all. Hey. When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I've got to say.
What if Danganronpa is a hardcore reality TV show?
I mean, aren't we the viewers?
I need
Technically,
to
yes.
save some of the fun for later.
Whoever voiced Monokuma just had fun voicing him.
Just like I'm having fun voicing him.
Well, that's a
And
different.
Just like that, he was gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we'd stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone.
Group hug? No? Okay.
Someone can take those sounds out of context and make them into a special kind of video.
No.
I can.
No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second?
Of course you can.
I mean, I am a single man. She moved in close and whispered into my ear.
Well, your last loving tried to kill and blame it on you.
You
Before
know,
we head back.
there's crazy bitches everywhere, right? That doesn't mean that all of them are crazy, right?
There's something I want to talk to you about. Simp for me and I'll give you freedom.
That's how it works. It's about Sayaka, isn't it?
I'm surprised you figured it out.
I mean, what else would it be about?
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself.
You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool. Becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's the fact that can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you.
Okay.
She was thinking of me? Is that why she left the name of the killer? So I could find out? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However,
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think?
Of course, I just did, but obviously I have to keep reading.
Her final thought
Thought.
was how she could protect you.
Of course, I'm on point. I'm on point. What?
so
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it.
You see, if the bounds of script didn't betray me, we were on the
If
same
she didn't
wavelength,
care
Kyoko.
what happened to you, she never would have left that message. Imagine if all of the people that die in this game are actually like the ghosts in Among Us. They're just floating around them right now, fighting amongst themselves.
Actually, maybe.
Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
certainly.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway,
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attached failure.
Attracted.
Attractive. It's ironic when you think about it.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because you are the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the depths of your friends Sayaka and Leon and keep moving forward.
You're making a lot of assumptions.
I
You're
wouldn't
making
say
a lot of
Leon
assumptions
was
here.
a friend.
Yeah, you're making a lot of assumptions here.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation.
It seems so disgusting. I don't know why.
Move past their deaths.
Like, it's not even about the murder case. Leon just as a person was kind of meh.
That's-
He's kind of a douche.
I could never do that. I would hold the weight of their deaths on my shoulder till the day I can bury that fluffy, kind of ugly, adorable bear. Cyborg. No. I'm going to carry them with me the rest of my life
Wait, what?
How could I possibly move past something like that?
The waste of my wife.
Leon. Sayaka. No. Sayaka. I'll carry they with me forever.
Grammar, yes.
I'll carry they memories with me wherever I goeth.
So instead of
you're wanting to
you're
say them as a
using the hard
singular, it's already giving you the correct one.
I know, right?
Well, I have high expectations for you.
As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile I have ever seen in my entire life.
Which I screenshotted in my head.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka?
I mean, what else
What
would
exactly
you want
are we
to talk to me
supposed to
about?
talk about right now?
I mean, there are other things I would have liked you to talk to me
she
about.
also knows
That's
that
true.
he is. She also knows that he is a dumbass.
Oh, well. Oh, well, I'm psychic. Okay. I see. Haha, you're so funny, Makoto. Look at you. You acquired a sense of humor.
I can't with this man.
Oh, you have to half deal with him.
What?
Huh?
Kidding. I have just pretty, very good intuition. Yes.
Smooth.
Butter.
Fuck. Why did Junko have to die?
That's why I don't. It's One Piece.
It actually looks a lot like One Piece's to be continued.
What? Despair bad?
Can we kill Monokuma now?
These are key items. You can't use them for anything.
Nagito.
Oh. I see. I thought I could bludgeon somebody to death with Leon's bat.
You can get presents to give during free
Yes.
times events, but you can't give the key
Zero.
items.
Alright.
Save and sleep. My god.
Happy birthday, Zero!
Thank you. Alright, guys.
Yeah.
Well, weird cut-in, but thank you guys so much for watching. This has been such a great experience. The first trial turned out way more bizarre than I ever thought it was going to be. I actually really enjoyed it, except for the rhythm part. That's probably because I was super sleepy. I just couldn't do it as well as I would like to.
You are going to hate the hangman.
It shows
Gambit
just
like
how
everyone
fun
else.
Danganronpa is, where even the first trial, which is the easiest and the most obvious, is still fun.
Yeah.
You're going to hate Hangman's Gambit more than you hate the rhythm game.
Not in this
my
game.
God.
It's Hangman's Gambit and Danganronpa 2, which is by far the worst.
Oh man, okay. I see. Well, I'm going to look forward to that.
Look forward, indeed.
Danganronpa 2 has different minigames that are fun.
Oh god. Alright, well, great trial. Can't wait to see more. We'll see you guys in the next one. Later, dudes.
Bye.